What is up, Reject Nation? I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John Humphrey.
Katrina, Alicia.
Katrina, John, Greg are gonna check out this trailer for a new show that is premiering on Amazon called Dark Web. It is based on the biography of Greg Alba. Now, I'm going to be hosting a panel at Comic-Con at the Horton Grand Theater Friday, July 19th, 1:30 p.m. Friday, July 19th is when this show is premiering on Amazon.
Ooh.
And I'm doing a panel for this show. So I felt it only be appropriate that I know something about the show, other than some very brief things. It's an 8-episode web series. It was independently funded at the time.
Yes.
And it's sort of like Black Mirror-esque. So it's an anthology series, but there's a lot of connective tissue to it, semi-serialized. So I'm excited to check this out. The short synopsis that I received is: a genius programmer's mysterious disappearance leads to the reunion of old friends and the discovery that the strange story she left behind may point to an impending technological crisis. I'm excited for this. I feel like the panel should be primarily about me and how great I am. So if you happen to be at Comic-Con, I would love it if you could show up, praise me, woo, when you see me on stage. But, you know, downplay the other actors and actually, like, the people who are part of this show, whatever. What you're really there for is me. Am I right?
That's what I'll be there for.
Hold for cheers. Let's watch this trailer. Excited. I finally get to see footage of the show. Okay.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any weird emails from someone claiming to be Molly's
Ooh.
Molly who?
from high school?
Michael.
Remember her?
A few days ago, we started getting
Mama.
bizarre
Hey.
Molly asking for help.
She left to write. She was always sending me new stuff.
Were they all this
Ew.
Whoa.
twisted?
Molly was drawn to that stuff.
She spent a lot of time lurking in weird spots of the internet. Places most people avoid. Do you have any idea what Molly was getting involved in? Why she may have wanted to disappear?
How can no one know where she is?
She put real places in the story. Why not just tell us what the hell's going on?
Maybe she's being watched.
Maybe we all are.
There are people out there in this maddening world. They're just getting started.
People like you. Hackers.
Worse than me.
Whoa, cool.
If she tried to blow the whistle on the wrong project,
All the
God,
more reason to keep going.
Gabriel Luna.
She found something worth killing.
Someone clearly thought she knew too much.
I feel like we don't have a choice here. We have to find her. There's something going on.
the hell did she get us into?
Let me start at the beginning.
A very good place to start.
People think they're safe. They aren't, Leland.
Ew.
No one else will get hurt.
You will get hurt. It is dangerous, okay?
Whoa.
You
Ah.
voice. You left the clues last year.
Why? The world's a bad place.
They say it's bad for you. Like the way that we're all connected now.
Everything's bad for you these days.
Cool.
404.
Ah.
I got nipple chills.
I can't remember that actress's name.
Lana McKissick?
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to school with my sister.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw her at the LA Rockwell Table and Stage when they did the Umpo series of Jurassic Park.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Right.
great. She was awesome.
Nice.
Let's talk about that for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you know, she and her boyfriend have a YouTube channel.
And,
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever we agree to shout out or be a part of something that we didn't have direct involvement with the making of, and I haven't seen footage of it yet, I always get a little bit nervous because I'm like, what if this just looks awful? Yeah.
Please be good.
With my friends.
Right. John and I have been in that position one too many times where we're like, oh no. We once got like an offer for a movie, and then we're like, can we watch the movie first? And they were offering us like a good amount of money to actually like cover it.
To review it, yeah.
And we had to tell them, I'm sorry, there's
I
no
don't
way
think-
we can't.
We can't give you the review you probably want
Oh,
for the money.
This looks pretty damn good.
This looks
This looks
great.
great because of the fact that it was independently created at first. There's some things with like audio in some scenes that seem very like indie-esque. But beyond that, that's like such a nitpick.
Yeah.
The visuals look great. The
Visuals look
cinematography looks
incredible.
awesome. This looks intense and weird and,
And
creepy.
creepy.
Oh my god, it's unnerving and unsettling. I really
it
love
was
the
making
trailer.
me crawl on my skin like at parts. And I
Yes.
love that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch
It
this.
looks great. And there's two people who are featured in this trailer. I think I think I saw her briefly. But one of the main guys, Michael Nardelli,
Hey.
it was the one who approached me asking me to do this. He's been on the channel before. Good friend. Has some of the best abs in the world. I'm telling you. He had to change shirts in front. He didn't have to, but he chose to change shirts in front of me when he came
Greg
on the
was
channel.
blessed to be there.
I was like, I think he was trying to seduce me. And let's just leave it at that.
Greg and Michael.
I know who I'll be hanging out with at Comic-Con this
Oh,
year.
look out.
And then my old acting teacher, I think Kimberly Bigsby was in here too. And she knows Michael from the same
Nice.
acting studio. So I think I just saw her briefly in here. But there's other famous players. And Naomi Gonzalez is going many places. I hear about her all the time. Nicholas Brendan.
Oh, yeah.
Xander from Buffy.
Haley Marie Norman I saw has been in a blue million things.
Right. And then you got an actress here from Lost in Space, a TV show that came out on Netflix. I know I'm going to say this perfectly. Simbangili
Malombo. Malombo.
I think it's like an more than it's a ma.
No, it's like like a kind of
Malombo.
Don't worry. I'll ask her on stage.
Yes.
It'll look
Okay,
very
perfect.
professional. We're going to nail it.
Text
I
that
bet.
group chat and let us know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful. But no, you got a lot of big players in here, and you even see an image of Gabriel Luna in here, who's the new Ghost Rider and the new Evil Terminator. So they got a lot of big players on board for this. I'm excited to be a part of this panel.
It's going to be really cool.
First, I was like, "Am I excited?" Now I'm definitely excited to be a
For
part
sure
of this
excited
panel.
now.
Honest reaction. The show itself looks pretty cool though, and I like that it's a contained anthology. And knowing that there's connective tissue now, I'm wondering like, is the first episode going to be about the sort of central figure, this woman who
And how
you know,
it like...
and then how it affects all the different characters that she knows over time in different ways or something.
It seems like the Naomi Gonzalez character is the main connective tissue here.
Yeah.
Which seems really cool to me because I think that really helps separate it from something like a Black Mirror. Because I know Black Mirror deals so much with technology, but it seems like there's a very distinct narrative they're actually trying to tell here. And I think some of the actors themselves have even directed some of the episodes. There are some female directors helming the camera here.
That's really cool.
So yeah, this seems like such a great show.
Oh, this is something I
check
would
it out.
definitely watch.
This was pitched to us initially as like a sci-fi series, but part of what I loved as a horror fan was that it does look pretty aggressively horror too, with the creature vibes. You know, you've got these like face tentacles, you've got these things with people pulling spiders out of their ears and stuff like that.
You got cockroaches.
Yeah, something like
Cockroaches.
crawling around under that one girl's flesh. Like
Yeah.
it looks like it may also have a lot of different elements of body horror and gross out horror and sci-fi
Right.
horror, as well as the technological paranoia aspect.
And as someone who loves to dabble in the dark web, I'm finally excited that we're gonna get a direct series. This is not Unfriended Dark Web. That was BS. This is the real dark web.
You can only watch this on Onionware.
The amount of YouTube videos that we do not put up always go on the dark web.
Yep.
Go search around for the real rejects there. And I'm hoping that, when they get a season 2, they can infuse us into their series.
Yeah, when we start doing snuff film reactions.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I've done them solo. I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought you were in them with me.
Yeah, those are most of what we put up on the dark web. Because they get blocked worldwide on YouTube.
I know. I can't even dispute it.
And our patrons were like, what is this? Like, we don't want to see this kind of content.
That might
So
be
you-
why we lose like 30 patrons every month.
Yeah, it's like My Hero Academia,
Attack on
Attack
Titan.
on Titan, snuff film, oh.
Gone.
Yeah.
I thought that's what most people would pledge for.
Yeah. It's
Guess you were
stuff
wrong.
you can't see anywhere else, It's exclusive.
Well, I think we've said all that needs to be said. Congratulations to all you hardworking people that
Honestly,
worked on
though,
this. I mean, this is a major accomplishment.
If this started as, like you said, it started as like self-funded.
Yeah,
like, that's
exactly.
really, really cool.
So make sure to oil it.
Oil
Make sure to oil yourself
Oil
up
this
Michael Nardelli style.
bad boy right up.
Working.
Greg can't get Michael
Take
out of
your
his
shirt off
mind
and
right
watch
now.
some Dark Web.
Make sure to, I was going to say order some toilet paper on Amazon and then go watch Dark Web.
Yeah, binge it. Just watch it in the bathroom so you never have to stop.
You never have to stop.
I think the joke we got was much better than that.
Much.
Just get all the jokes.
Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Seriously, if you're going to Comic-Con, we'd love it if you could attend this panel. Horton Grand Theater show premieres Friday, July 19th. That is when the panel itself is.
Going.
So you can either go watch the show or go to the panel.
One or the other.
Right.
There's no excuses.
But the show will be there forever. So, go to the panel. And please say hi. John will be in the crowd cheering, only one clapping when I show up on stage. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that. Follow Katrina on social media. She's occasionally on the dark web too.
Mm-hmm. I am.
I don't want to ask why. I'll see you guys soon.